Okay. It's a cozy game day. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too serious. Sometimes that's all you need, though. I just wanted to check to see where you're at. Okay. Alright. So, this is Prehistoric Kingdom. We all know how Jurassic World Evolution tried to kind of market itself as like the successor to Zoo Tycoon's dinosaur um game, but obviously it didn't really hit the mark, I don't think. This one is so much like the Zoo Tycoon that it's crazy, and I love it. I mean, it has so many features that I really, really like, and I'm really excited about, and I think it's really cool. And I just wanted to like show this really cool indie game that I had never heard about, and I just stumbled upon. Honestly, it's actually kind of nice. It's refreshing. You don't get to see many new projects like this anymore. Right now, it looks like Tarvosaurus is having a bit of a problem with the Nosutoceratops. I probably should have separated these out by carnivores versus um, herbivores. But alas, I'm trying to figure out systems and whatnot and make sure that it's actually like, hey, this works. The one thing that's kind of weird is like lighting. As you can see, shadows are kind of funny, but that's fine. Otherwise, the system actually works really well. Well, apparently I'm going broke, which is pretty standard. I need another Tarbosaurus, but they're expensive. They cost somewhere around, let's see, where is it? A Tarbosaurus, a male one is going to be around 50K, and I don't have that. Like, I have a really cool fossil, and I can't do anything with it. Okay. So one of the cool things that you can do in this one is you collect animal poop. And you make compost. It's actually quite interesting. And then, like, one of the things you could do is sell it. And I know some people are going to be like, why would you do that? And I'm like, that actually is pretty smart. These things probably, I mean, like, we have fossilized poop that was huge. These things probably produce so much poop. It's crazy. Yeah, like you can make compost and then eventually you can build like buildings so you can supply your own food for your dinosaurs, which is actually kind of cool. I'm over here going, the line from the bathroom is legit. Oh man, the line for this bathroom is really bad. Oh no, it's the lines for t-shirts. The line for the bathroom is fine. These are just people wanting a t-shirt. Okay. How much money are we making? Well, we're making pretty good profit. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna knock people wanting to buy a t-shirt. Alright, not as much sales from vending machines, but that's okay. My goodness, the line just keeps getting longer for t-shirts. This reminds me, like, so much of Planet Coaster, but arguably, I think it's a little better than Planet Coaster. So they have, like, the prefab stuff, so if you wanted to go ahead and do that, you could make prefab things, and, you know, it totally works. You could also, look at that, you can snap to a grid! Oh, man. That right there is just, like, that spoils me. The fact that it has a grid system, which is something that I kind of wish Planet Coaster had, and they never really did. But this, oh man, this is nice. It has things that I'm like, man, this is like quality of life stuff I expected elsewhere. But yeah, they have the same thing where you can build groups and whatnot, and what is dung production halted? Is nobody pooping? Very similar to Planet Coaster and their sequel Planet Zoo, or their like spin-off Planet Zoo. But I feel like, again, this one follows Zoo Tycoon so closely. It's kind of crazy. Right, let's edit. Let's make this look nice. I want a wall. Just like a normal wall. And then let's do wood. And I don't remember how big the terrarium I wanted to put in would be. Or the vivarium, sorry, it should be. Oh, this is huge! Look at how big that thing is. That's massive. And it's 22 and I can't afford it. It's like, gosh, make a decision. Do you actually wanna help these animals? Do you want them to live a happy life? Or you better freaking give them the best thing you have in the world. Like, okay. Just like a little bit of... Okay, here we go. Roof trim. There we go. Can I have like a... No, that's not what I want. There we go. Get another wall. There we go. Look at that. All fancy. Actually, we could probably put like a small one there. then that, rooftop. Uh-oh, who's sick? They have the cold. Oh no. So it has the same research as like other things, which I find really cool. Like when you go for like Jurassic World Evolution, they still have like all the research trees and whatnot, which is actually again really nice. We don't have anything for the cold. Yes, we know we have a diseased animal. We're working on it. Let's see. That's all fun stuff for them. Oh, you can make them teenier or bigger. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna need better fencing. That I know is gonna come up soon. Alright. Let me go back to this. I'm nowhere near the best at this game, and you know what? That's fine. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be having fun. Especially when it comes to games like these, I feel like. Because a lot of times it's like, look, you could get yourself really all bent out of shape because of whatever. What? Why is it... Why is it on the ground? Um... that that caught me off guard. How am I supposed to put this on the wall? Yeah, can I get like a full thing here? There we go. It's still not perfect, but that's okay. Alright, staff en route. Alright, good. As long as somebody's taking care of the poor thing, that's all that matters. Alright. Alright, so then let's set this up so that way the back, or the facade, or should be mesh, and then facade with like short cladding. There we go. Though you can't see the back and it looks nice and looks like it should. Okay. It ain't perfect, but you know what? It's mine. I made it, so haha. Alright. This on the side should be short cladding. There we go. Oh man, everybody's getting the cold. No. Our vet is gonna be of use. Alright, you got treatment. So treatment isn't immediate, it takes time. But it's not horrible. Like, it does take a little bit for the dinosaurs to start feeling better. I need something that's not too big. That's what she said. Let's see. So the different ones here are like Ice Age, then you have plants, and then dinosaurs here. And then if you see the little trilobites, like these little guys, that means like small creatures that could go into vivariums. Which is what I am looking for. I don't see many. Well, I only see that one down there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to want like a big place. Okay. At least, so if it has yellow, it means there's something wrong, and it'll be more expensive. If it's blue, it means that something good has happened, and it should make it either quicker or less expensive. White, nothing's happening, so it should be fine. Like, it's just basic. No bonuses, no nothing. Looks like we have quite a bit from this place. Hell Creek Formation. Man, I was supposed to go to the Edmonton Shale and just never happened. Ooh, a research grant. Don't mind if I do. Alright. You are not retrieving treatment just yet, but that's fine. Oh, you're too big for that. Oh, so they got them mixed in. Okay. Okay, so this one is basic. There's not much going on. That's fine. Cool. So they have the same kind of like fossil hunting aspect that you got from Jurassic World Evolution, but I think I like how they've done it better, where it's not locked behind research. It's just you go do it. Can you afford it? All right, cool. Go. The research also is mainly locked behind tier trees. It's not locked behind like story moments and whatever else, which is also nice. And there's a lot to do, but a lot of it makes sense, and they're not they're not crazy. The other thing is like you can see you're supposed to like breed dinosaurs at some point. No, can I go back to the not vivarium ones? I need a Torvosaurus. I can't afford it. He expensive. But this is definitely probably the truest, the closest I can get to a Zoo Tycoon dinosaur clone, like the Zoo Tycoon dinosaurs that I can find. And I loved that game so much. It was my favorite. I played that thing all the time to the point where I got, I don't know how many hours I sunk into it. Yeah, everybody's got the cold right now. Yes, I know. Everybody's sick. Batu should be getting treatment. This is one thing that throws me off a little bit is that treatment is not immediate, so you're kind of sitting there going, are they gonna be okay? Like, do I need to panic now? Are my dinosaurs okay? Like, yeah, they're fine. They're just, it takes a little bit, and then the treatments kick in. But look at this, we got Dryosaurus. Look at him. Compared to a person, like, look at this little guy. He's such a cutie little patootie. Where's Nasutoceratops? There they are. Oh, excuse me, madam. Look at that funky little nose right there. Isn't that cool? Oh man, getting pumpkin.
Much like a rhino or Well, a cow, its horns are sheathed in keratin, the same material that makes up scales, feathers, fingernails, and even hair.
It is funny, they try to give you little tidbits too. And I like it better than the Jurassic World stuff. Because, like, Jurassic World always had, like, the Chris Pratt sound alike going, oh, we can't do this thing. It would be so bad. Or, watch out, you're gonna get da da da. Wait, how many little guys can we get in there? In a Vivaria? What about a small one? Or the box? You can fit 8 of these little guys. Look at him. He looks like a saber-toothed mole rat. Oh, he's adorable. All right, give me 2. All right, and then we'll go ahead and set this up for them. Let's do buggies. And then what environment do they like? Configurations, terrestrial. Okay. So you set it up the way you'd like. And there you go. You have your little terrarium. Over here we have like arrow-headed big old salamander guys. Look at these things. Aren't these little guys wild? Any of them in the water right now? No. Biology is so crazy. Oh, there's one. There he is. Look at him swimming. Well, it's probably her. Yes, I know I'm broke. Everybody's got the cold. Man. It's like the office in the middle of September, in the middle of December. Everybody's got the flu and ain't nobody can do anything about it. Why is my dung production gone? Everybody poops. So the smaller the dinosaur, of course, the quicker they gestate and you can get your eggs going. The bigger, the longer it's going to take. What are you doing? Ah. We are taking the poop to the compost. Yes, tour the poop station. Why don't you, sir? Unfortunately, I can't do the hack where, you would take the do not enter sign and face it backwards and you just keep them locked in like you could do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, I cheesed that a lot. Holy crap, how many people are waiting in line for a freaking t-shirt? Either somebody is setting off fireworks outside, or... It didn't sound like a gun. It sounds like fireworks or a backfiring car. Which I don't understand why people think that's cool. Why would... It's dumb. I guess I picked the wrong one. Oh well. I'm lazy and I don't want to change it. Alright, let's get a little sign. I'm not going to use the grid. So you don't have to use the grid if you don't want to, but what I'm going to do is put that here. Then I need... I need this one. I need a donation box to make people go, oh yes, we could donate the money. Yes, please. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Chief and Cherry. There we go. They should not have leaves. I told them to put in the bugs, because they don't really eat that. They eat bugs.
I'd argue that Diectodon is one of the most famous of the Dicynodonts, a little-known group of prehistoric mammal relatives. Just like mammals, Diexodon was long thought to be warm-blooded. Imagine our delight when the first ones to hatch were as warm and cuddly as we'd hoped.
They're so teeny. Of course, like, is this like, okay, yeah, you can see into their burrow. That's really cute. I know I'm broke. Oh, I got Edmontosaurus. Fantastic. Thank you. Well, I have 69 notifications and I ain't got funds. Bro, I know. Okay. I was over here going like, I found this and I was really excited. And then I've been reading this comic called Surviving as a Barbarian. And I was like, man, and now I want to play a roguelike, but I don't have many. And I was looking around to see what people have said, like, hey, what's a roguelike that's like this comic? And I found one. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm hoping that maybe I can play a roguelike, because I haven't played one in a very long time. And not like a hardcore one either. Oh, yay, volunteers. That's nice. There is, of course, a few issues here and there. I've found like some glitching. Well, let's make sure we get. What do you mean? Delectodon, where is it? There we go. I've noticed that I've had a few like keepers get stuck for no reason on certain places, and I couldn't figure out why. They would just be standing there trapped. I had one of my um Gallimimus or Gallimimus, however you want to pronounce it, tomato, just get stuck randomly for no reason, and it was just like, okay. I couldn't quite get it. Like, I didn't know what was going on here. Yes, there's not much money. I've spent all of it to do research. Oh, look at that little guy. This one's almost done, so I'm just gonna let it play out and let the computer yell at me that I don't have money. Ah, cleaning. Okay. I was like, what is my keeper doing? I don't think I have many. Wait. There we go. Staff management. That's right. I have two. There's a lot of interesting quality of life things that they did that I actually kind of like. Like, I didn't notice this. Auto hire to fill for the cashier position. So if you build something that requires a cashier, they're automatically going to hire somebody to fill that cashier position. I really like that. That's nice. Do I need another vet? Because I'm struggling here. I probably do. Hire a vet. Welcome to the team, sir. Please go and help the poor dinosaurs because they are on the struggle bus in the Hot Mess Express. Alright, let me edit this. Maybe I screwed up. Okay, yeah, they should both be able to get to it. So that way they can refill it. Oh! Yay! Babies! We're gonna have babies! Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to have babies right now because you are sick. I don't think you could do that in Jurassic World Evolution. I don't think you could make babies. I think you were just kind of like, hey, they're just all girls. Let's just stick to the book. Even though the book was kind of implying that the frog genetics, because some frogs, if there's and like clownfish and a few other species, if they don't have a female, well, life finds a way. Let's keep the grid up. Oh, look at him. He just pops up. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice, actually. Just so that way you don't have to forget. Like, in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, I'd always forget to hire people, and I'd be like, why is no one manning this shop? Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Got it. Cool. That's fair. Stock. Where's our delivery dudes? Like, seriously, here's the line for t-shirts. I need people to... I need more t-shirt supply. There's our delivery guy. Okay, cool. Thank you. It says that there's enough feed. Receiving treatment. Receiving treatment, okay. Those pop up and it makes me go like, oh my god, everybody's dying. No, it's fine. It's just being stupid. Are you laying an egg? Are you pregante? Or pregat? Look, there's the egg! It's so teeny! Oh, I love these. I like the Isle. Don't get me wrong. I've played the Isle a few times. I really like it. Man, nothing beats a good, like, dinosaur zoo game. Especially if you want, like, a chill night. I know, Strider. You like these because then I sit for very still for a while and you go, yes, cuddle time. Now this is an early development. It is on Steam currently for, let's see, let me pull it up. Currently it is on sale for $21. It's early access and they seem to be making a lot of strides. This originally came out in 2022 and they had their most recent update as of, I think, March. And they've been putting in combat between dinosaurs and showing like different foliage they've been putting in, water updates, stuff like that. It actually looks really cool and how they're developing it. So it's not completed yet, so I completely understand if that's something that you're like, hey, I'm not really comfortable buying a game it's not done cooking. Totally fair. I'm never gonna hold that against somebody. Because again, you want to make sure you're getting what you pay for, and that is totally reasonable. They just look like little mole rats. They're so funny looking. Where'd they go? Yeah, there's a little mole rat. Saber-tooth mole rat. But if you want to support an indie developer that is actually, like, I think they're doing something really, really cool. especially with all right, here we go. Torvosaurus. I need a male. I could take out a load and I could get him. All right. Eh. Yes. All right. Start gestating. She's been all by herself. She is lonely. I need to give her a friend or a husband. Environmentally wise, though, she's good. It's just she has nobody to socialize with, and she's really sad. And I'm like, I get it. It's okay, homegirl. Sometimes bitches be crazy, and I don't necessarily want to have a girlfriend at the moment. Sometimes I want a guy to talk to. All right. Oh man, look at that line for t-shirts again. It's ridiculous. Oh, now is that the line for the bathroom? Yep, that's the line for the bathroom. Okay, staff en route. Where? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. The bathroom down here is open. Why does nobody go to that one? Okay, whatever. I'll just put in a new bathroom. You can't just go, like, down the street to another bathroom, Becky. There we go. Be like, what is it? If you go, whenever you go to a theme park, it's almost always like the bathrooms are set in like different space, like different in different zones. And they're always like at the weirdest part of the zones too. Are you just gonna stand awkwardly right there? Take a picture from the bathroom? Sir, that's just weird. Melanie, where's Brittany? Okay. I mean, I can hire another keeper, and that might solve the problem, maybe. Brittany, Melanie, Pauline. Sitting here going like, it should be Peach, Daisy, and then Pauline, and maybe Rosalina. Oh my goodness. Now it's back to t-shirts again. We solved the bathroom problem, which is good. People need to go to the bathroom. But we still have a t-shirt issue. And a line for food. Alright, I wanted to save this space for the big vivarium, but I can't afford it because it's very expensive. It's like 22,000. It's too much. And I broke. Now let's put a food kiosk. Oh, we got a newborn. Yay! Now we got food. So where's the new baby? Look at him! Oh, they're so teeny. Here we go. Oh, so teeny and fluffy! I love him. He's so small. adorable. Hey, hello, chicken wings. Oh my god. So fluffy. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It says no staff needed, but it keeps giving me that alert. I'm getting very irritated with it. That's again, there's glitches. There's a few things that are just like, hey, this is kind of weird, and a couple things that are like, hey, this is something that needs to be fixed. My God, look at that line. Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. Pause. Like, we're gonna have to sell this one, and I'm gonna have to build the big souvenir kiosk. Where is it? Here we go. All right, let's put some pathways here. Multiple park issues. Girl, I got issues. Okay. Yes, I know. I just built this. And we got staff and route. Alright, cool. Gosh, this reminds me of like going to every theme park ever, and they always have like the giant gift shops right before you leave. I'm from the south, so like Dollywood, man, Dollywood is awesome. Like Dollywood's really cool, and you'd think it wouldn't be, but it's actually really nice, and some of the food's actually really good. If you ever have the chance, I would recommend to go ahead and go. It's totally worth it. Um, but they have like at the very exit of the park, they have this huge gift shop that you have to walk through to leave. And I'm like, man, I know what it's like to go through with kids, and they're not gonna let that slide. All right, let's see. Let's double check and make sure that he's happy. All right, not enough space. Totally fair. We can fix that. The big man in town needs a bigger place to live. I got it. All right, so let's go in here. So, how many square footage you need? 6,000 square meters. Okay. How much? So if you click on the fence, it should tell you how big it is. So this one is 4,300 square meters, which is, again, it's really nice because it helps you kind of get an idea of what you need to do and fix it. But then the other cool thing is you can go in here and look. Let's see. And it says it should be high, 2.5 meters. And this one doesn't give you a strength just yet. So this one's a medium-sized fence. You can replace them. So I'm going to do that, and then I am going to increase the size of this. How many meters? 2,500, so that should be more than enough. Sorry, people, you're gonna get eaten. It sucks to be you. you you should have left the construction area when I said you should. Alas, this is your own damn fault. Alright. Oh, it just despawns them out. I thought this would be like the Zoo Tycoon where you see them panic and they're trying to escape the containment. Alright, are y'all happy now? Okay, you need more forest. That's fine. We can do that. We can accommodate. There you go. Let's get a couple more big trees. Yeah. Alright. She's happy now. That's good. She's been miserable. She needed somebody. How's the line situation looking in here? Well, they don't have anything to sell, so not a problem. Okay. Yeah, buddy, you need to get on this. How many laborers do I have? Oh, just one. I need another guy. Sorry, bud. I've been leaving it just to you. I feel bad now. Man, I've been, like, calculating, like, I wanna... ever since they kind of announced, like, Universal has a bunch of really cool stuff, I was like, man, I really kind of want to go to Universal. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. It ain't worth it, bros. I was looking at it and I'm like, all right, so I put in, how many people we need, um, for like a week. And then I was like, all right, how much is that gonna cost? Because, well, I want to make sure that I'm not doing it, it's not too crazy expensive. I thought maybe bundling it with a hotel would be fine. No. It would not be fine. It came out for like a family of 5, quote unquote. It was going to cost around $5,000 for a week. And that is not including food. Like, not including food, only tickets and a hotel. With, I think, one breakfast in Diagon Alley at the Leaky Cauldron, just because I was like, oh man, I would actually like to go. Plus shuttle service from the hotel to the park, just so that way we don't have to drive. I was just in shock, like, holy crap. Why is it so expensive just to go to a theme park? And I am like looking, this is Universal Studios, and I'm going, Disney has got to be hella worse. Alright, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Alright. So sometimes they get stuck, and you have to help them. Because they can't move. And I've had a dinosaur almost starve to death because it just clipped onto nothing for no reason. Oh my gosh. All this for a t-shirt? I think we found the Disney adults. We can exploit them. Start charging more! I'm not that bad, no. No, 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 no. I'm just happy that Torvosaurus has now got a friend. And hopefully she's happy. Though they keep trying to cause problems with the Nasutoceratops. They got beef, I get it. Alright, let's go in here. It looks like we got quite a bit from there. That's T-Rex. I know for sure that's T-Rex. We'll just go ahead and try to see if we can get good old Rexy. There's some environmental effects, but snow doesn't build up, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. And they don't make it affect the dinosaurs. Like, they don't have a, I'm cold, please help me. It's mainly just kind of there. More flavor than anything, I guess. And that's fine. Where's the little guy? Oh, Dodini is so cute. Two months old. My goodness, and the size of a small turkey. I almost hit a turkey the other day driving. Flew out in the middle of no, like flew out on like through the road, and I'm sitting there going, excuse me, you're gonna get yourself killed, sir. It was male because he had the big old tail feathers. It's just like, bro, this isn't safe. Let's see, what other dinosaurs do we have that I don't have? Edmontosaurus, okay, cool. Microraptor! Oh, that's pretty. Alright, cool. Let's do a medium-sized box. And, ooh, where should we put it? Because we got some more foot traffic going around this way. I'm thinking we could do another big exhibit over here. How about this? Let's go big old wide path. Let's see. Doot. I was trying to see if they have what they have that's like different. Alright, let's do go here, here. These are big ones. So we could do like a good size. Let's do medium. Pop in here. Good male. And female. Well, what about a small one? Oh, we could do 6. We'll have an albino. There we go. There you go. And we got little guys. Who else do we have? Oh gosh, now I get to practice pronunciation. I want this one, but the vivarium he needs is huge, and I can't afford it. So we have Edmontosaurus regalis, Pachyrhinosaurus, and Psittacotosaurus. How big are you, little guy? Oh, you're teeny. You have such weird little spikes on your head. $72. I can't afford that. And then Montosaurus is 66. This one I could afford. Kinda. We'll make like a little exhibit slash shopping area. places for people to sit. Like civilized human beings. Okay. So sometimes the, like, I will say the camera effects are kind of weird. If the devs could work on that so that way I could actually see things, I'd appreciate it. That's my biggest complaint though about the camera. Sometimes it's just hard to make out what I'm looking at because unless I use L and that turns on the camera light. And then it's like, all right, cool, I can actually see what's going on.
Guests are reporting that they're seeing some hungry animals. Could you take care of that?
What do y'all eat?
This handsome little fella is one of my personal favourites, the Microraptor. I've always wanted to hand feed one,
Oh.
but I don't want to chance one of these feisty creatures mistaking my finger for a tasty lizard. Actually, I just need my old falconry gloves.
Ah. Microraptor. They bounce and hop. So Velociraptor was probably just a little bit bigger than these guys. At least insofar as we know. I think like the running theory is that Velociraptor was actually probably around the size of a turkey or a goose. Like a big one. But not as big as what what we see in you know, what is it? Oh my god. Jurassic Park. You know, that really popular book and movie. Honestly, it's like they based the Velociraptors in the movie off of either Deinonychus or Utah Raptor. I need a restaurant. Look at these people. These are all, this is the line for t-shirts, and then here's the line for food. Pneumonia. Okay, wait, don't I have that? I have foot rot. Oh look, steroids! Will I get in trouble if I give my dinosaurs performance-enhancing drugs? Oh yes, please. I need that. Debating on that. Restaurant, though, could be used. Triceratops? Alright, cool. What are you sick with, buddy? All my dinosaurs are sick. That's fine. I don't get it. Maybe it's just like bugs. It doesn't like the bugs. Look, it's not us eating them, it's the dinosaurs. Maybe that's a bug. I don't know. Is it a feature? Is it a bug? I don't know. They haven't shown themselves to be like Bethesda, insofar as I'm aware. I haven't seen Bethesda behavior, so I'm not like super, you know? Here we go. What's the grid? The digital frontier. What do y'all eat? Fish. I was right. Okay. That is very tempting because that is rare. Oh, look at that rating. Oh wait, my head's in the way. Here, let me stick my head over here. Jinx, I know. That's 2000. That's a good rating on this fish. I can't say no. Alright, so we got 2 males and a female. They should be fine. That should be plenty. And with that rating, it should attract quite a bit of people over to look at it. At least that's my hope. I know, Jinx. I know you are so happy. Don't give me that look. It looks like you want to smack me, and I'd really appreciate it if you didn't. Alright, I know, Jinx. Yay, restaurant researched. Oh man, this thing's huge. Okay, let's put it like right. I know Jinx. Sorry, Jinx is um basically going, your hand are now belong to me and nobody else. Suck to suck. It's like, thanks, Jinx. I appreciate it. And she goes, I know. Everyone loves me. Especially me. I know, Jinx. You're a good girl. I did Grumpy. Protesters. Man. Okay. One of them's name is Beans. Okay, here we go. Please tell me that the big one is named Beans. Jinx. You're goofy. Which one is Beans?
Guest reactions to Tickler Lick seem to be split somewhere between familial affection and blame for bringing us onto land. Some of the staff have taken to calling Tickler Grandma and Grandpa. But I don't know. I find it really strange. My grandmother certainly never swam circles in excitement over an anchovy.
Mutation. Leucistic. Oh, what does that mean? Let's look it up. Leucistic? Jinx, I can't see the keyboard because your butt's in the way. Now, what is leucistic? Oh, partial pigmentation loss. Okay. Kind of like almost low albinoism, but not quite. Partial loss, it's partial loss of pigmentation, but not complete. Interesting. We learn something new every day. I find it funny. It's like, yeah, I legit learn something new every day, every time I play a game on this. Yeah, this is that was a good choice. That's a really good, oh man, a buffet? And they got takeout? Damn. I'm sorry, he just dumps the food. Yeah, that's how we used to restock. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Almost there. Cool. You have to like move it just a little bit so that way it gets tick to lick. That's another thing. It's like it won't auto update the list until you move the sign, so it's better to just wait until the sign is where you want when when your animals are already in there, and then you place your sign. Oh no, we're almost into to their active mating season. We might have baby Torvosaurus. How are we doing on lines? Line for food is still it's long, but it's not as long. I think the restaurant will help. T-shirts are still pretty bad. Man, now I want a hot dog. Don't ask why. It's still not doing well. Let's see if we can help out. Is there any research we can do? That's mange. Oh, there's pneumonia treatment. Oh, I'm dumb. I feel bad now. Poor little guys. 3.16 stars. New loans and science teams. Well, that's nice. Just over here going like, man, if somebody actually figured out how to do it. Now, of course, the way Jurassic Park says that they'll be able to get DNA. Unfortunately, DNA breakdown is inevitable. There's no way to I don't think there's any legitimate way to recreate DNA from any dinosaur, which is again sad because it breaks every heart because we all want it to be true, but sadly, I don't know. It's we're recreating that DNA, especially after it breaks down so bad over time. It's just not gonna work. Not unless we find some, not by some, it would take a miracle from God, I think, at that point. Oh, we can now afford Argentinosaurus. Did we get a mutation? I once got a mutation that just completely made made one Argentinosaurus about like 150,000. I was like, I can't afford that. I'm broke. I like Argentinosaurus. I think it's cool, but I can't afford that. This is really nice. I I really like it, especially if you want a chill game. Not too crazy serious. I'm playing on challenge mode. It's not too bad, I don't think. I've definitely been in the red quite a bit, but now that I'm like at 3 stars, it seems to be doing a lot better. And it's like the more I can figure out, all right, this is what I need to put in. What do people want to do? Oh, they want to buy stuff. Okay, cool. Let's get that in there. I feel like this one's very forgiving. Whereas like some of the other Tycoon games may not be as forgiving. Let's do that. Actually, let's double up pneumonia treatment. Or triple up. And hopefully that means it'll be done sooner so we can help our poor Gallimimus. I'll say the poop situation ain't great. Do we have 2 different species? Okay, quarantine required. Okay, so build, dit. Now, another thing I think I would be a little like about is um whenever you build stuff, things are automatically um grouped together, which can be a problem. Yes, we got T-Rex. Good old Rexy. I don't know if I should have put something in there. Uh-oh. Let's hire another laborer for funsies. Just in case. We have so many cashiers, a couple of vets. And still ridiculously long lines for t-shirts. I am going to run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. I'm just going to not going to let this run in the background because that's probably going to finish up and I'm going to be like, dang it. All right, I'll be right back. Alright. Hopefully, I can get this figured out. This place is so crowded. I need to get another loading bay on this side. Oh, okay. I didn't know I needed to unlock themes so that way I could unlock basic buildings. Hi, Jinx. I love you too. Why do you have to be like right here? I probably should do auto quarantine just for safety. Yes, Jinx, you're a little stinky. I still love you regardless. Okay, could you lay down? No? Don't want to. Put my dicky butt in your plate. You gonna like it. We're trying to help this poor Gallimimus, and I have nothing to... I have no... Okay, so I can turn auto quarantine on and off. Well, that's nice. Alright, Jinx. This has got to stop. I love you bunches, but you're getting hair in my mouth. I don't want your fur in my mouth, please. Could we not? No. Guess what, Mommy? I don't care. Okay. I just want logistics. Oh, okay. Apparently that's very expensive. Alright. Alright, let's put this up. Oh yeah, that's right. I can buy new trucks. Duh. I'm an idiot. Okay. At least the music's nice. I feel like I need even more, and I need to train, and I don't have that because I'm dumb and I don't think about it. Okay, let's do that. Bye, Jinx. Dying, yeah. Why, why is she not getting anything to drink? My goodness, it's like as soon as there is a it is a cascade effect. My goodness. As soon as one of them gets sick, they all get sick. Parasitic dermatitis. Ugh. That sounds awful. Now, the one downside that I think is a little weird, they don't have the same. I kind of liked that if you went out looking for fossils, you could get extra fossils and use those for like you sell them, so that way you can get a little bit extra money. You can't do that. You don't do that here. It's not the end of the world. It's just like, oh man, I kind of wish they had that. But again, that's like that's little compared to some other stuff. Alright, can I? I want laborers. Oh, so this is what they can do. Okay. Alright, cool. That actually is really nice. So you can just, you don't even have to select individuals. You just tell the computer, like, hey, I want them to train when they have a break. And it automatically does that. I really like that. On break! Home slice, why are you on break now? Don't point at this poor thing. Just been I couldn't figure out what the problem is. Sometimes you just have to move it. Okay, I can't. I can't. Like, there's nothing there. and this poor thing can't get the treatment it needs and is literally dehydrated. um, I don't think that's what it's supposed to do. Where's the stamp? Galimimus is just like, hi, bros. What's going on? This is kind of cool. Oh my god. It still doesn't have any medicine. Okay, look, I'm gonna have to put it to the other, because it won't work. And everybody has parasitic dermatitis. I have to keep moving this around. This is ridiculous. Okay, so you basically have to set up their own like medical tent. So that way they will get treatment. Okay. That is a little awkward. It's recovering, but okay. That's again, there's just like some weird stuff that's it doesn't really make sense, and I'm trying to make it work, and then some stuff that just I don't get it. Are you good now? Okay. Some of this I'm still trying to figure out, so it's like a little weird. Go ahead and do all the stuff. Why not? Go into debt. Wait, no. I watched too much Caleb Hammer. We shouldn't go into debt. You like one more keeper. And then everybody should be going and getting better at their job. Parents? Oh, because his mommy doesn't feel good. Okay. This is just bizarre. I don't know what the glitch is here, but it's just like, okay, certain ones, like vivariums, they won't restock, or they say they won't restock, but they have. That is kind of annoying, and that's a bug. Okay, let's... More bathrooms! Big ones! Construction. Restrooms. Sometimes you just, you need the bigger, you need a bigger potty. Why won't they fill this? You! Fill! Mary? This one I understand, they have food. But this one, they don't. Why won't they go fill it? Please drink. Why is this animal not drinking? You can see this is again like where you're having problems where like the dinosaur is going to die, but for some reason is getting stuck on something and it's causing problems. To the point where it's like, okay, your dinosaurs are gonna commit suicide. This is not good. And now we have wasting disease. Bird flu. Oh my gosh, it's way back there. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, come on. Let's get some of this done so that way I can try and save my dinos. And not starve my fish to death. Maybe if I move them. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's causing it to freak out. This just says awaiting staff. Okay. Well, I kind of need to see what the issue is here. Oh gosh, I have to do all of these. Okay, that's a little frustrating. I didn't know that. Now I feel horrible that I didn't put any research into that. Okay, now it says staff en route. You actually gonna feed these poor things? Okay, let's put it back. Okay. Wasting disease, parasitic dermatitis. Where are you running off to? Okay. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I think we figured out like a quick fix for the glitch, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, I think they've done a fantastic job. There's just a couple things here and there that are just a little awkward that I don't know how to manage, you know? Hi, 4 meters. We can totally do that. What about a male and a female? 10,000 meters. Or 10,000 square meters. We can do that. Just give me some good ones. Alright, landscaping menu. 10,000 square meters. We can do that. Okay, let's not do the curved placement. Use the grid. The digital frontier. For 1,000. Okay. I thought this was a good size, but I guess not. Honestly, I can barely see. So close. We'll make it a little bit bigger so that way if we want to add, if they have babies, we will have room for the babies. Okay, they want water. Okay, cool. This should be good. Let's do wetland. Trying to like get as much as possible. Again, it just keeps happening. I don't get it. So we got 2 minutes on gestation, so hopefully that means once they're done, we will have some dope dinosaurs that people will be like, oh my god, I have to like totally give all of the money. Okay. And we'll do like a... Yeah. Okay. And you want them to be able to see the dinosaurs. I am broke. That's normal. Yep. Literally gives me like this huge thing of, hey, by the way, you can't afford this. Yeah, no shit. I'm starting to think I'm like going crazy because of these things. So close on the T-Rexes though. Hi Jinx, you're back again with your stinky booty. She's like, you're insulting me. A little bit. It's because I love you. But you do have a stinky butt.
We probably need to make sure these fellas have enough food to satiate their growing appetites.
Yup.
There it is, the one and only king of the tyrant lizards. Tyrannosaurus is as big as the movies, and yet somehow even scarier. While your favourite dinosaur movie might have depicted the T-Rex with rather poor vision, brain scans have revealed that its vision rivaled that of modern birds of prey, which means
I
that
know,
it's
Jinx.
watching
I
you
literally
just as
cannot
much
see.
as you're watching it. Eerie stuff.
Blood pumpkin. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Hopefully that satisfies for now. 3 staff en route. I hope they're bringing huge buckets of, like a giant wheelbarrow filled with steak. I would love a wheelbarrow of steak, wouldn't you, Jink? Could you just sit? It's okay. Okay. Do they swim? That's a little terrifying to think about a T-Rex swimming. All right, let's see. Well, want to make sure that you don't waste not, want not. You can always compost. Hopefully that means that cost goes down. I feel like feeding these guys would be a lot. More forest, okay. Is this better? I really like being surrounded by the woods. I get it.
T-Rex has the most powerful bite force of any land animal on the planet. And if those massive jaws weren't threatening enough, you know it could swallow you and me both in one go. This is a creature of pure instinct, so let's hope it doesn't try to take back its kingdom anytime soon.
I hope not. Oh, I don't have enough funds. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I still need to get all this set up. That's 10 minutes. Okay. I need to put a bathroom over here, so in case you want to poop your pants because you saw a T-Rex, you can. Sell a t-shirt that says, I wore my brown pants today. You didn't like that joke, Jinx? I thought it was a good one. She goes, no, you're shook. Thanks, Jinx. Love you too. Yep, I know. Says it's fine. Says that's fine. Okay. I know that's wasting disease, and I don't have what I need for that yet. Okay. Again, besides a few minor glitches here and there that are just kind of awkward, it's not bad. I think if they could get or fix the glitch where your keepers and your vets kind of get stuck on stuff. Oh, look, he's swimming. At least it looks, maybe swimming. If they could fix that, I think this would probably be a vast improvement. Otherwise, graphics-wise, it's fine. The shadows are a little funky, but I can look past that. It doesn't really bother me all that much. I think overall it's still really good. They have the animal enrichment stuff that we're used to from Zoo Tycoon, so if you're comfortable with Zoo Tycoon, I think you're going to do great here. There's a lot of features that are similar to Planet Coaster, so it's not too crazy, which is actually really nice. So you actually, I feel like you get to have a um, little more freedom than Zoo Tycoon lets you have, but you also get to, really kind of play around with it, I think, a bit more. Well, that's funny. Just rolling around, almost like a cat. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. They seem to be happy. That's good. The Limmamus and Tarbosaurus seem to be fine. All I'm sitting here looking at is this right here. And the only reason I say that is because that's how I got myself to cry pretty hard. Is I got very overly attached to an Allosaurus, and the Allosaurus died, and I cried my eyeballs out. It was awful. My own dang fault. I got very emotionally attached, and I probably shouldn't have. Okay. Well, I'm trying. Common cold, wasting disease. I still have so much time. I just want to, like, yeah, I know there's a bunch of diseased animals. The Dryasauruses just can't catch a break. Everybody else is fine, though. Oh, yeah, we can't have our flagship exhibit, our Tyrannosaurus, to be sick. Just great. Like, yeah, we just got this new dinosaur. Isn't it cool? Yeah, by the way, it's like probably gonna die in like the next 5 minutes. Oh, thanks. Great. Awesome. Retrieving sickness for what? Okay, just the cold. About to be like, no. Just give him some NyQuil. He'll be fine. He'll sleep it off. That bathroom has like no line. Why are you getting in line for this bathroom when that one doesn't have one? It's an I don't give a well, okay, you might give a shit kind of bathroom, but still. You know, I would look at a park like this, like for realsies, and I would just go, yeah, I'm not going to this park. It's too crowded. This I could handle. This, I would have a panic attack. No, thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Just get it done. We need we need it done. That research has to be finished so that way we can stop getting the warning that she's dying. We're trying to fix it. Wait, let's see her relationships. She's the one who has baby. Oh, promiscuous. Is she sick? I can't do that. I need to get rid of some of these. There's too many. Pregnant, but with wasting disease. Oh, thank goodness. My goodness, this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna start making them research all of the diseases because there's nothing else I can do.
If we keep these animals well fed, we'll be less likely to run from issues down the line. Literally.
Now, hopefully that solves that problem, but I don't know if she will recover in time for her egg. We'll see. What's going on here? Why are you not happy?
This This massive creature weighs approximately 1.5 tons. To put that into perspective, a mature Spanish fighting bull can weigh up to 0.7 tons. Imagine setting that loose on the streets of Pamplona in Spain.
Okay. Why are you getting mad at me? I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. Okay. Social. They want more Nasuto Ceratops. Okay. Anthrax and sepsis. Lovely. Pulmonary edema. Sure. Fun one. Gastroenteritis. Larval migration. Jaundice. Parasitic dermatitis. Silicosis. Myocarditis. That's a fun one. Still, the music is nice. I really like the. Again, this is like $21 right now on sale. I know it's not a full game right now, but if this is something like you really enjoy, you like these kind of management games, I think this will be right up your alley. Of course, um, there's a few bugs. I've encountered a few already, and I think some of this is just it's going to take time. I think one thing I would like is to have uh the the paths on a grid system as well. That would be really nice. If or at least have that option. I think it would be nice because I kind of like having everything set. But that's me. I'm weird. I kind of miss the Zoo Tycoon where everything was a square. There are too many animals in this enclosure. I'm trying to sell some because it's like, okay. They seem to be the most, like, productive, quote unquote, of the groups. Oh, okay, I have to do biology, chromatic phenotype. Okay. Enables stopping them at at a point in their growth cycle. That's a little weird, I think, but okay. I want to do this. Just because I think it would be hilarious. You could have a teeny tiny T-Rex that is just angry at the world because it's teeny tiny. Okay, and then let's go to management, staff. Okay, I don't get why it says like, oh, you gotta return to the park. How? Did you go somewhere? Did y'all take a field trip? I want to go on a field trip and learn about chromatic phenotypes. Can you please hurry up and heal this poor thing? It's been laying there the whole time. And pregnant. My goodness, this poor Dryosaurus. I get it. It needs a refill. Everything needs a refill. My god. I'm turning poop into meat. What else do you want me to do? I have plenty of guests. I should just I should sacrifice the guest. Wait, no. No, no, no. That's illegal. I shouldn't do that. Don't sacrifice the guests. But it would be so easy. I could do it. It would work. No. No, no. I shouldn't listen to the evil voices. Did that. Did. Oh, yay, we got all that. Multiplies breeding speed of animals in the nurseries. Onto Jenny. You're using, like, the big words, and sometimes I struggle with the big words. I have at least one disease, because man, they will surprise you with some of the big diseases real quick, and then you're like, what? And then reduce cost of all facilities. Yes, please. I keep losing money. And I would like to actually have more dinosaurs than what I have. Finally! Discharged! And she can go eat food! Oh, man. Oh, how many eggs does she have? 5? There's too many Dryosaurus eggs. What am I supposed to do with this? Look, baby mama, you got way too many babies. To the point I'm a little scared. Minus a few bugs, this game's really good. Besides the fact that it will keep harping that I have no money. I get it. I'm broke. Why I meal plan like a crazy person. Oh yay, all 5 of them? Or is it just one baby? It's just one fluffy little baby. Okay, hello fluffy little baby. You're so teensy. It's so little. Makes me want to go and like cuddle Jinx and Strider, and then they would just be like, please do not touch me, mother. And I'm gonna be like, but I love you. No. Let's use the grid system. This is an all of the above. I really like that. I like that they kind of go, hey, like you can use the poop and you can do all sorts of cool stuff with it. Which would be awesome if you really think about it. I'm weird, okay? Recycling, like finding uses for things, that's always really cool, okay? Like finding weird uses. Stop telling me I'm broke. Okay, and you can set it to mixed. That's actually really nice. Cool. How is our poop production going? Guys, I need all of you to poop more, please. I'm surprised they haven't added a smell mechanic where guests are complain that it's stinky because composting. Because I could see that. I could totally see guests going like, "Here, it stinks over here." It's like, yeah, well, we're composting so that way, we can recycle and not just, throw the poop away and it's not doing anything. Well, I don't like it. Okay. It I mean, it's what we do. Lower interest rates. Non-profit status. Wait, I need emotional engagement because I need to make sure I get more donations. I'm broke. Okay. Negative park balance.
These ones look a bit hungry. I can practically feel them growling from here. Hopefully, stomach related.
Oh, I was about to be like, what? No, she's just in quarantine. And Gallimamus is stuck. I need to get a bigger quarantine. Bimsy. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Did you just mate with your dad or your brother? Wait. Oh no. I hope there's no incest. Man, they just keep getting sick. I know they just had an update where they have sickness and sickness is more common. This just seems a little excessive.
Looks like this exhibit could be in need of a lake or a drinking bowl.
It's not my. That's not what I'm trying to do. The biggest issue is we don't have enough funds. And we're trying to do a lot at once. Which, fair, but just a lot going on. What are you sick with? Okay. We have poop production. I think we're okay there. Again, there's certain things that they do that's a little odd. Other things that are fine. It's just, again, it's kind of weird. I don't know exactly, or if it's a balancing issue or if there's something else going on. Like sometimes, especially when it comes to tycoon or management games, like there needs to be some balancing between funds, entertainment value, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's kind of like, all right, where does this one go? I still really like it. I think it has a lot of promise. I mean, it may just take a while for it to kind of reach its stride, but overall, I think they have a really good start. And if they keep up maybe some other improvements, balancing issues, some fixing some of these glitches where it's telling me that staff can't go to certain buildings, then I think they could do some fixing there, and then that could actually make some of the rebalancing a lot nicer. Like again, they have this feeds running low, but it looks fine. If a dinosaur is receiving treatment, I think when it's kind of weird that they still show them as sick, even though they're receiving treatment. Like maybe they could change that so where it's not bright red and I'm not panicking. Maybe they could have like instead have like a yellow and it shows like an RX or something. Just so that way it kind of your brain doesn't immediately go, "Oh man, that sucks. Crap, what do I got to do? I can't fix it." Well, no, you can't, but it's in the process. You've already fixed it. It's just kind of waiting on something. Okay, well, why can't you just say that it's in the process of being fixed? Oh, well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's a little awkward and it could be done a little better. But again, they're doing a fantastic job. I think for an indie game, like an indie tycoon game, this is really good. Like they have a couple of things they need to work on. I love the grid system. It's so nice. It reminds me of Zoo Tycoon and it gives me like the happy feels because it's like, all right, cool. I can go back to how I used to play where it was, you try to make sure everything's nice and organized. I really like that. I think paths, if you're going to do it for fencing and buildings, you should do the same for paths. And I think some clarification on how paths work for, especially like when it comes to stores, bathrooms, and things like that. Like, can I set them off to the side? Do I need to connect them to a path for people to go and use them? Because this doesn't look like it's connected at all, and people are going up to it and using it. And this one's not really connected either. So I'm assuming they don't need it if they have like these blocks. Some clarification there would actually be really nice and helpful. Which again kind of plays into the can we square this? Is that feasible? Like, cause what if I want to make a grand promenade type deal and I want it to be nice and straight so then I can put like from the entryway here, it's a 3, I think it's or a 5. Could I want to put like a grand promenade where people come in and they see benches and shops and stuff and then they have like branching off paths and you can have like here's the the carnivores, here's herbivores, insectivores, piscivores. You could do all of that. Like that would be nice. I think if they could do something maybe similar to Zoo Tycoon because I'm losing precious space here. Yes, I know. I don't have any funds. I'm broke. I'm literally banking on people buying up all the t-shirts and making a line out the door. But otherwise, I think this is really cool. You should definitely give it a shout or check out if you really like Tycoon games. It's really nice, and it's to me, it's a comfort game. This kind of game is one I will have YouTube videos on off to the side and listen to while I play. Again, it's a comfort game. It's one of those where I'm like, man, I really like this. I think they did it. I think they're doing a great job, and along with some, if they can make a couple more improvements, I think they'll do fantastic. I love the little like they drop little hints to different like franchises that talk of like Jurassic Park and a few others. I enjoy those. They give me the little they make me laugh. And I think this over time this will be really cool and it'll be really good. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And if I'll play Divinity tomorrow. I was just like, man, I want to play something that's cozy, and this is cozy for me. The fact that I might be able to sacrifice the guest to the T-Rex one day. But I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see y'all later, and yeah, bye y'all.